Hey all, thanks for stopping in. So we have a revelation in the Bud Light saga and a potential of some infighting. This one from the New York Post. Bud Light distributor blasts Anheuser-Busch over the marketing campaign. We do not support this. An Anheuser wholesaler beer distributor based in Alabama has taken to radio airwaves to slam Bud Light's parent company over its marketing partnership. Steve Tatum, general manager of Montgomery-based Bama Budweiser, paid for a radio commercial in hopes of reassuring alienated customers that he wasn't on board with Bud Light's social media campaign partnership with Mulvaney, the controversial influencer. Bud Light, which has been subjected to harsh blowback, is trying to win back hearts and minds. Well, I guess, are they? They haven't said or done anything. Not publicly, at least. The brand is offering generous rebates for Memorial Day that in some cases amount to free beer. Yeah, we knew all that. That's not for Memorial Day. That's that's because they're trying to sell beer that's about to expire, that eventually expired, that now they are buying back. We too at Bama Budweiser are upset about it and have made our feelings known to the top leadership at Anheuser-Busch, Tatum said. Now I wonder, is this guy being genuine, or is this Anheuser-Busch? Because this is bold for a distributor to come out against their parent company and say that they disagree with this publicly, because they can just cut them off and be like, fine, you know, you don't have to sell our beer, you don't have to distribute our beer or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of bold that they're coming out and doing this, unless it is a strategic attempt at filling out a customer base to see how it would react to would some people come back and react and respond positively towards Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch based on the fact they could agree with what this guy is saying. Potentially. It's just a question, and it makes me wonder if this is just a psyop they're trying to pull on their customers, because that's pretty much what Anheuser-Busch has done so far, is just treat everybody like they're a bunch of dummies, and for example, they said they're going to triple their marketing this summer and to investors. They didn't say that publicly. They haven't said anything publicly, and I believe they've only put out like one tweet, and it was a couple days or within a week after April 1st when this whole thing even started. So they're being media silent. They haven't really fired anybody. The people that have stepped away are on voluntary leave, and they did fire the third-party marketing agency that actually ran a very successful marketing campaign. But they're trying to put it all on everybody else. They're trying to put it all on them, honestly, and play the innocent victim. And we just know better, right? So let's continue here. The voice of the consumer has been heard, and Anheuser-Busch has taken action. No, they haven't. Tatum added, we at Bama Budweiser and an independent wholesaler employ around 100 people who live here, work here, and our children go to school here. Well, I feel bad for all those folks that they have to be victims to the backlash that the people that are at the top of their company created. But trying to sympathize to people to buy your product because you guys have families. We all have families. The people that that sell the beer that we've switched to, they have families. But they work for companies that didn't get woke. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. And that's it. We do not, and as I said before, do not support this issue involving this person, right, is what the guy said. Tatum referred to Bud Light's decision to place 2 marketing executives on leave. He also referred to the custom can Bud Light bearing Mulvaney's likeness. An image of the commemorative can, which was made to mark the anniversary of its transition from man to woman, was posted to the social media account, which numbers millions of followers. Okay, yeah, we knew that. There was one single can made, Tatum said in an ad. That's the corporate line that we've heard. That's literally, quote, the corporate line that we've heard. It was one single can. Okay, so he's repeating corporate lines It was not for sale. It wasn't properly approved. As a result, the Bud Light brand has new leadership. That's another corporate line. That's exactly, he's just repeating what they've said like behind closed doors that has made it public. Tatum continued, Dylan is not under contract with Bud Light. Yeah, we know that because that's a corporate line that they've said. And the videos you may have seen are Mulvaney's own social media posts that went viral, and many web-based news outlets have distorted the story, he said in an ad. Yeah, diverting blame to other people for what your company has done. You guys still aren't acting responsible and taking any of the responsibility at all. You've told the corporate line and you're repeating corporate lines to us, sir. I don't believe that you're actually sincere in speaking out against your bosses. I think you're actually serving their will right here with this. You deserve to know the truth, and life is too short to let a couple of individuals decide what you can eat and drink and spend your hard-earned money on. Yeah, I know. That's why I've decided not to go with your woke brand. You know, you can try to sympathize with us to, yeah, you guys got families and this and that, but so do we. We're going to buy what we want. Steep drops in sales of Bud Light continue to worsen as a sixth consecutive week, plunging nearly 25% since the ill-fated promotion with Mulvaney. The latest industry data shows. You know, and that's another thing. It makes me think, if you're working for this company, you might want to go ahead and start looking for another job. When folks on the front, you know, I say on the front lines, but when distributors start quitting and finding better jobs because they're not getting paid now, when warehouse workers quit because their hours are getting cut or whatever it is because the production is down now, you know, they should just go and find other jobs, really. And it's funny because I don't know if Bud Light really, Anheuser-Busch really plans on people coming back or not, but if they don't, they're going to fire you anyway, so you might as well get out ahead of the curve and take care of yourself, you know. Don't go down with this ship. You don't have to, and you don't deserve it, because like this guy said in the initial part, which is true, you know, or at least he alluded to, that it was the higher-ups' decision, not theirs, you know. But let's continue here just a little bit more. Sales of the U.S.'s number one beer were down 24.6 for the week ending May 13 compared to a year ago, slightly worse than the 23.6 dip the week earlier. Even more alarming, industry experts say, is the negative impact on Anheuser-Busch InBev's other brands, including Budweiser and Michelob Ultra, with the latter being the nation's number 3 beer last year with more than $13.3 billion in sales. So guys, don't drink Budweiser or Michelob Ultra. Don't drink Bud Light. You know, quit drinking those three for sure, and then try to find out, memorize those, don't drink them, try to find out what else Anheuser-Busch sells, and let's make an American beer company the American beer brand staple. You know what I mean? Let's do better than what we've been doing and what these folks want us to do. With that, guys, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Appreciate you guys stopping in, and I will, oh yeah, guys, hit the like button and subscribe, please. It really helps out the channel. I'm growing, and I'm trying to get better and do my best so that we can tell more truth to more people, right? That's what I try to go for. I just want to be honest and talk about the news. So, see you guys in the next one.